Is Los Angeles about to make a blockbuster move that could reshape the franchise's future? Rumors are swirling about a potential trade for a superstar whose contract could send shockwaves through the league. While this may sound like a dream come true, fans need to brace themselves. This could just be speculation. Stick around as we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the Lakers and what this means for our championship aspirations. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay in the loop with all things Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers have been the subject of some intriguing trade rumors lately, particularly surrounding the possibility of acquiring Jimmy Butler. According to Brett Siegel from Clutch Points, the Lakers are one of 3 teams quietly linked to Butler, who has a hefty $52 million player option for next season. However, it seems that this speculation is more fantasy than reality, as Siegel notes that the Lakers aren't actively pursuing Butler, and instead are focusing on adding front-court help and two-way wings to complement LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Now, let's think about this for a moment. A potential big 3 of Butler, Davis, and James would undoubtedly bring star power to Los Angeles, but it would also cripple the team's financial flexibility. With Butler's potential salary, we're looking at over $150 million tied up in just 3 players. That's a steep price to pay when you consider the need for a capable supporting cast to contend in the fiercely competitive Western Conference. Butler isn't likely to pick up that player option, as he seeks a 2-year, $110 million extension from the Miami Heat, which they haven't offered yet. His preferred destinations reportedly include teams like the Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, Golden State Warriors, and Phoenix Suns. All of these teams could complicate the Lakers' playoff aspirations. So, as much as I love the idea of Butler in purple and gold, we have to face the facts. Unless LeBron takes a significant pay cut, this trade is nothing more than fan fiction. Moving on, let's shift our focus to some realistic trade options. According to Javan Buha from The Athletic, the Lakers are not expected to go after Butler. Nor are they heavily pursuing other big names like Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine. Instead, they're looking for a tough, physical center, a versatile 3-and-D wing, and a quick, athletic guard who can defend well. This strategy seems more aligned with the team's immediate needs and future plans. Speaking of potential trades, the situation with Jerami Grant from the Portland Trail Blazers has become quite interesting. Reports suggest that Portland has softened its asking price for Grant, now willing to part with him for a single first-round pick and a promising prospect. This could be a game-changer for the Lakers if they can negotiate a deal that includes one of their future first-round picks and Rui Hachimura. However, concerns remain. Some sources indicate that the Lakers are hesitant to meet Portland's initial demands due to Grant's contract and potential reluctance to accept a lesser role on a winning team. He's currently in the second year of a 5-year, $160 million deal, and while he's a valuable asset, the Lakers need to carefully consider how he would fit into their roster. As a passionate Lakers fan, I find myself torn about these developments. On one hand, adding a player of Grant's caliber could bolster our chances of making a deep playoff run. On the other hand, we need to ensure that our financial commitments don't hinder us in the long run. So, was not pursuing Butler the right call? I'm honestly divided on that. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers, it's important to address a significant development that has emerged regarding Jimmy Butler. Recent reports suggest that Butler may be on the verge of leaving the Miami Heat, and while he has been linked to various teams, the Lakers' interest seems to be waning. The notion that Butler could decline his player option and enter free agency has sparked discussions about potential trades, but the Lakers, as it stands, don't appear to be a viable destination for him. Now let's unpack what this means for the Lakers. First and foremost, we all know that Los Angeles is in a position where they need to bolster their roster to remain competitive in the Western Conference, especially with LeBron James still leading the charge. The idea of adding a player of Butler's caliber is enticing, no doubt. However, the Lakers seem hesitant to take on his hefty salary at this juncture. According to league sources, they want to avoid further complicating their financial situation, which is a smart move in my opinion. You know, as a passionate Lakers fan, I can't help but feel a bit conflicted. On one hand, I see the appeal of bringing in a proven playoff performer like Butler, who could undoubtedly add depth and experience to our lineup. On the other hand, I understand the front office's reluctance to commit to another significant contract when we're trying to build a championship contending team. So you have to ask yourself, was this the right call? I'm honestly torn. While the Lakers may not be pursuing Butler, there are other teams making waves in the discussions. The Golden State Warriors, for instance, are reportedly eyeing him as a potential game-changer alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. It's a scenario that could dramatically shift the balance of power in the league if it materializes. The thought of Butler in a Warriors uniform is certainly daunting for us Lakers fans. We've also heard chatter about the Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, and Phoenix Suns being in the mix for Butler's services. This just highlights how competitive the league is right now. It's not just about the Lakers anymore. Every team is looking to make strategic moves to improve their rosters. And while we might not be in the running for Butler, we should remain focused on what we can control and how we can improve our own squad. But let's pivot back to the Lakers' strategy moving forward. With the current roster, there are still plenty of opportunities for growth and development. Rob Pelinka and the front office have shown that they can make savvy moves, and we should trust their judgment. After all, the past few seasons have taught us that patience can lead to great rewards. As we keep an eye on potential trades and free agency, I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation. What do you think about the front office's decision to steer clear of Jimmy Butler? Are you satisfied with the direction the team is heading? Or do you believe we should have made a stronger push for a player of his talent? It's vital that we engage in this conversation, because our collective passion as fans is what drives the team forward. I encourage you to share your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Your insights are invaluable, and I want to know what's on your mind. Are you excited about the future? Is there a player you have your eye on instead of Butler? Let's keep this dialogue going. Before you go, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this discussion. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest Lakers news and analysis. You won't want to miss any updates, so activate that notification bell to stay tuned. We're in this together, Lakers Nation, and I can't wait to see what's next for our beloved team.